Hello, gangity gang gangies. So, it's going to be really echoing in here and everything. I know. I saw that some of you guys were a little bit concerned about me, which was sweet, and I like that. But yeah, I canceled my Facebook account completely because I'm tired of all the hate. It's just a lot of hate, and I can't scroll through Facebook without seeing a multitude of my friends and sometimes loved ones just straight passing around messages of hate, and it's almost 100% political, and I'm tired of it. So that's why I canceled Facebook. Done with that, and I've already made a fake account so that I can check in on, I like Chainsaw Addicts, and I like to use Facebook Marketplace. But as far as scrolling through my feed, no, I just can't do it because I got friends on both sides. You know, I definitely consider myself a liberal, but I'm pretty lax with it. You know, I like to pretend that I'm somewhere in the middle, and I am, but I definitely lean more to the left. But I don't give a shit. And I see it affecting people's lives so much. All they can do is hate. And I'm just not cool with that. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want it in my life. And if you guys, like if you just want to put a comment on here that tells me that I'm stupid for something, I'll just delete your comment. And if you can keep it up, I'll block you because I'm tired of it. Okay? So, on to a positive note, we are in New York. Now, we are not permanent. We are permanently here. I'm in our house. I'm in the basement of our house. And love it. Love the area. I've already made some friends, you know. I met a guy I bought something off of that you're about to see. And but it's just fantastic. The people up here are so friendly, and I'm very happy. But we have none of our stuff up here. The house that we purchased came almost completely furnished, and it's just the way it was. Some older folks had it, and then they downsized tremendously and moved into an apartment. Whenever they did that, all the stuff that they had, you know, we were rushing to get in and everything, and so it was like, we'll take it the way it is, and so it's almost 100% furnished, and I'll show you around the basement and stuff here real quick in a minute, but let's show you what I picked up today. We went to Buffalo, so let me show you the Buffalo trip. Hey! This is the Star Bar. No, not the Star Bar.
I don't understand. So
tell them where we are.
we're at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo.
What's the Anchor Bar famous for?
Buffalo wings.
Just so you guys will know, if you don't already, the reason they're called Buffalo Wings is because they originated in Buffalo, New York, at the Anchor Bar. Here it is. Irene got the beef on weck and fries. I got 10 wings, original, and fries. The beef on weck is just a roast beef sandwich on a kind of special bun. Anyways. Okay, now This is on the way back down from Buffalo because I knew I'd already been looking at Facebook Marketplace. I already knew that there were some chainsaws that I wanted to purchase, and they were on the way back from Buffalo. So I was like, if I can work this to where I can incorporate getting these chainsaws on my way back home, that's going to be great. Well, I did. First up here, let me show you this one. This one came with a case and everything, which I find these cases to be useless. I don't like them at all. For some reason, this person thought it would be important to put a rope on the handle. I mean, the handle's still there, you know, the handle is still there and functioning fine. I wonder why they felt the need to have that rope there. Oh well, mysteries that'll likely never be solved. Da, 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 da. Another Jonsered. Now, I already have the good version of this, and this as well. So there's multiple different versions of this saw. This is a Jonsered 2054. Okay, so let's talk about it just a smidge. Right. Chains feels pretty sharp. Doesn't feel bad, at least. So the way that they made this chainsaw, I believe, it first came out as a 2051. And with the 2051 configuration, it was a closed port kick-ass saw. And it was like 51 cc's. Then they made the piston just a little bit bigger, and it made it like 53 point something cc's, and they called it a 2054. Both of these were closed port, high revving, screaming little, you know, 50-ish cc saws. And then, for some reason, they thought this has too much compression. I don't know. I don't know, but I know that they went from a 2051 closed port screamer to a 2054 closed port screamer to then all of a sudden the 2054 became an open port. And the 2054 as it used to be, they called it the 2055. The only difference between the closed port 2054 and the 2055 is all in the name. One's called a 2054, the other one's called a 2055. Because they wanted to make an open port version, and they still called it the 2054. I think this is the open port version. The reason I think this is because it has a compression delete, a decompression button. Pop back out. There we go. So it fires up. It seems to run pretty good, but I haven't had a chance to put it in the wood because, well, I'm here. I have nothing and stuff, and you know. But I got this for a twofold reason. One, maybe a little bit of parts for the 2055 that I have. My 2055 came from Germany. Two is I know where there might be a closed port cylinder with this, and I know a person that might be interested to get one of these. Maybe, as you know. So that's why I got it. It's in really good, really clean shape, really nice, you know, and low use saw. So I went ahead and picked it up. Okay, so that's the 2054 Jonsered. And again, I think this is going to be the open port version because it has that compression release. If you guys know, let me know. If it didn't have the compression release, I would say this was the closed port setup, which is higher compression and more performance. It's backwards, right? I think what was happening was they were possibly breaking some recoils, and so they decided to put the decomp in there. But I don't know. I'm guessing. Anyways, there's that. And next up, another 50cc saw. the Dolmar 5105. Now this, I've always been interested in them, but I've also always wondered what's the difference between the 510, the 5100, the 5100S, the 5105. I don't know. I think the 5105 is the most current version of a badass 50cc Dolmar. I think, but again, I'm completely uncertain. And yeah, this thing's ready to go. It fires up and runs good. Got it from a gentleman named Chad, and he seemed to be pretty great, you know. What can I say? He seemed to not be a jackass, which is great. The switch on it seems to be really tight and stuff, and I don't know what's going on there. But it did fire up and run good. Both of these saws, I feel like I just got a run-of-the-mill deal with. I did not get a good, a steal or anything like that. Like a really great deal. I paid $150 for the Jonsered 2054. And I paid $325 for this dolly. So, looking forward to seeing what I can get out of this guy. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do with the Jonsered. Probably trade it off to a fella. We'll see. I don't know. If he's interested. I don't know. He lives in New Hampshire. He may be like, I don't want one of those. But I did get it thinking that he might. So anyways, there's that. And now let's just have a quick look around what will be, is likely to be anyways, my new chainsaw room. Okay, so this is it, the basement. All right, I'll just show you as if we come down the stairs. That's the stairs, boop, 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 boop. And this is the glorious basement. Nice, lots of open space. Look at that, that's where I was just sitting. I'll be able to set up a nice little shop to work down here. Really nice little shop. You can see where they tried to, they started finishing it all in and everything, but they never got around to it. I don't want it to be finished in or anything like that. So, like that toilet right there, I might close it in just so that we have a place to shit in private or something, you know. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Currently, it's not 100% hooked up, but we do have a grinder, sump, lift station set up, but it's not fully functional right now, and I don't know exactly why. But heat with this place is all done by a natural gas water boiler. And whenever I first purchased it, this place, my head's going, man, that's got to be like, I don't know, $4,000 to $6,000 a winter. Oh, Irene's moving some furniture around upstairs. I'm like, that's got to be one hell of a heating bill. That's got to be a lot of money going to gas. And so, me being me, my mind is immediately going to, I'm gonna install a wood boiler. And, probably become more of a firewood channel type of thing and stuff. Turns out we own the mineral rights to this place, and I don't have the full scope of it yet because we haven't actually closed on the house. We are, we were granted early entry because of our situation needing to get up here as quickly as we could. But because we haven't actually closed on the house yet, I don't actually have the deed and the title and stuff like that. So I don't know the ins and outs of it. But we have a natural gas well on the property, and it was established back in the 70s. So this was before any fracking and stuff like that was done. Our water is still good. we got free gas. Whenever we found that out, we were like, okay, now that's luck. We really lucked into that. A lot of people in my life have been like, man, you're the luckiest SOB I've ever met and stuff. And it's like, no, I'm persistent and I work my ass off, and I get a lot of cool, good things come my way because of those qualities. And, but that one right there, yeah, that was luck. So yeah, we live in one of the coldest parts of the country now, and we have no heat bill. It's free. So I'm a little bit dumbfounded. I don't know what to do. I'm like, this property doesn't have a bunch of trees that's going to fall down, and I don't need firewood. So how am I going to make content for the channel? So yeah, it's a little bit of craziness going on, and there you have it. But anyways, more to come. Just wanted to push out a quick video. The first big major hurdle that we have hit is we can't get any Wi-Fi. I mean anything. So we're looking into possibly getting that, I think it's called StarNet. It's one of the Tesla designs. I think it's called StarNet, and we might have to go that route in order to get, internet access. My neighbor, and he's not far at all. He's like, yeah, Windstream services this road. That's what I've got. That's what the people before you had, Windstream. Well, Windstream is like, no, we don't service that road. And so I'm like, what? And so anyways, we went all over. Somebody took a shit or is taking a shower or what, I don't know. Anyways, we went all over checking everything. And yeah, we just can't get anything. And I don't know what to do. Because yeah, I gotta have internet. But anyways, there's your update, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you later.